Hey everybody, it's Christine Ernst, the Fat Ass Cancer Bitch, coming to you from the Cozy Writing Cottage here in Sandwich, Massachusetts. It is Saturday, May 23rd, Memorial Day weekend. Kind of a crappy weekend here on Cape Cod, but 3 days in a row. That will be very sweet. I came to you last week with a sty on my eye, and it persists, but it's much better. It still looks kind of gross, but it's much improved, believe it or not. But man, it's been a week. I finally saw the doctor on Monday, who said, whoa, oh my God, ew, that is really bad. Keep doing hot compresses, and here is some topical erythromycin, but it probably won't help, so you should probably go to your ophthalmologist. I called my eye doc place, a super busy eye health cartel, raking it in off of annual glaucoma tests and LASIK surgery. The receptionist frostily told me that they were booking into 2027. No, I said, this is an emergency. Long pause plus an eye roll that I could hear over the phone. Okay, how about May 29th in Wareham? Or I could fit you in on the 28th up in Pembroke. I hung up. Had a good cry in my car, which I think helped. So it is getting better. So slowly. And it's all I've been talking about for a week, which is annoying even me. I have become an improvisational hot compress expert. I tried moist heat via scalding wet washcloths, which were very painful and messy. A heated massaging eye mask, which I actually love, but it was too massagey. This was very painful. My whole face was swollen. There was pain going down into my jaw. That's how bad it was. I tried several small baked potatoes wrapped in flannel. Red Bliss is the perfect size to fit into your eye socket. That only gave me 8 minutes of heat, so that didn't work out, but it was a tasty snack afterward. I tried an ankle sock filled with basmati rice. That gave me 10 minutes of heat, but it smelled annoyingly like corn on the cobs, which kind of got gross after a few applications. An ankle sock filled with barley, which got me 8 minutes of heat, but smelled like oatmeal. Not too bad, but only 8 minutes of heat. An ankle sock filled with dried black beans, 9 minutes of heat, but smells like black beans, man. Finally, an ankle sock filled with wheat bulgur. 14 minutes of heat and a nice, slightly nutty aroma for the win. So, and this is how I wore it. This is what I looked like for most of the week. Put on an old stretchy headband, heat that up in the microwave and put it in there, and then try to work from home. Yeah, try to put your glasses on. Yeah, this is how I looked for much of the week. So, but it is getting better. So, you can make one yourself. Directions for use: microwave on high for exactly 37 seconds and strap it to your eye socket with an old workout headband for 14 minutes, 10 times a day, and try to work from home. Ha, ha, ha! Fucking A. Anywho, it's very weird how something so small and irritating can upend your entire life. This week was a lesson in patience and self-care, my least favorite subjects ever. I suck at both. And I also, somewhat alarmingly, I learned that I have been pronouncing and spelling ophthalmologist wrong my whole life. Ophthalmologist. OPHTHALMOLOGIST. Not that I use this word much more now that I'm aging. But as someone who is secretly a spelling elitist and almost always silently and sometimes not silently correcting everyone else's grammar, this was an embarrassing lapse. So while I was beating myself up for mispronouncing ophthalmologist my whole life, I was ophthalmologist, optometrist, ophthalmologist. I drive by that sign all the time, ophthalmology. How did I miss that? So while I was beating myself up for that grievous error, I looked up the spiritual significance of a stupid sty in your right eye. A sty in the right eye represents something deeply irritating in your life, an energetic blockage of unexpressed anger and a need to grieve. If only my little sock filled with Bulgur could fix that. My soul maybe needs a hot compress. My mission in my life needs a hot compress. Now, I am very good at connecting the dots, even when I don't want to. And whether this sty was caused by physical or psychic irritation, same difference, the body keeps the score, always. And having an eye painfully swollen shut for a week gives a person pause. What is pissing me off? What have I been looking at in my life that is hurting me? What is blurring, distorting my vision? My vision. Also, my vision. What do I really need to see clearly here? So that's kind of a big question that I'm considering as this fucking sty heals. Tonight is prom. Julia's going to the Sturgis prom, and a bunch of kids are coming to our house this afternoon to get ready, and then we're going to take photos out on the lawn. And Julie's +1 is her best friend since she was a baby, her friend Lena from up the street. And there's a photo of Lena and Marnie when they were teeny, when Julia was 2 and Lena was 1.5, and they're standing on the street in little satin capes. So tonight, they're going to stand on the street in their prom gowns with little satin capes. The same ones. I know exactly where they are in the costume bin. I'm going to go find them and make them recreate that photo just for me and for Lena's mom, Nikki, my beautiful friend. I can't believe these girls are grown up and wearing dresses featuring their boobies and and beautiful manicures and hair. And yeah, I know time is fleeting. So prom is tonight. My eye's getting better. It's been a wacky week. Writing gym, the takeaway from writing gym this morning was the prompt, bless, bliss. Think about that. Because you are beloved. You can come as you are. Find delight today. Recreate a photo of yourself when you were a kid. Why don't you? Go find a satin cape. Run around the neighborhood. Put on a beautiful fancy dress. Go to a party. Go grocery shopping. Put on a prom dress and go grocery shopping. Go get a fancy manicure and fill up your tank. Bless, bliss. What is pissing you off? What do you need to see clearly? What's your vision? More on that later. Love you guys. See you next week.